So let's see what we have next. This is very important. That is the networking. Let's understand what is VCN. Then we will go through the VCN routing. Then we will go through the VCN security and the load balancer, what exactly we are having. We will talk about the VCN introduction. It's like VCN stands for Virtual Cloud Network. It's like a virtual version of traditional network, like we are having routers, switches, and then subnets and all. Similarly, in the cloud, we are having, it's like a virtual version of a traditional network what we are having in on premises. So it includes subnets, route table. It helps us to send the traffic where it will go, and then we have the gateways that will help us to communicate between two different types of network. We will talk about the VCN routing. Routing is a process of handling traffic which need to send out to the VCN. Like we are having our instance inside a virtual network that is here. Okay, so this is our VCN, and here we are having the instance. But how this machine will communicate, how the traffic will move out from one VCN to other VCN or from our machine to the internet, it will be defined by the route table. So where our traffic will move to the internet or your on-premises network as well, like your VCN is in the cloud and you want to make connection between your own organization, that is known as on-prem data center. When you have the connectivity, then this route table comes into picture, and whenever the traffic is moving between them, it's known as a routing. Now we have the VCN security. In terms of networking security, we have two components. One is security list and another is network security groups. What are the security list? Which defines a set of security rules to all virtual NIC cards in an entire subnet. So it is associated with the subnet level. Okay, and it's all the VCNs, VNIC, virtual NIC comes under this. This will be implemented to all. If we will talk about the network security group, it defines set of security rules to a group of VNICs of our choice. So we can define it on which virtual NIC it need to be implemented or not. So that comes under network security group. Next we have load balancer. What exactly it is? It's to distribute traffic to the backend server. It can be anything like, not anything. There are two types of load balancer. One is layer 7 load balancer. That is, if you know the OSI model from physical layer to the application layer. So to the presentation layer and 7 layer. So this is known as layer 7 load balancer, also known as application load balancer, that understand only the HTTP and HTTPS traffic, or in other way we can say the web traffic. And then we can also have layer 4 load balancer, that is known as network load balancer, which understand TCP UDP traffic that is between the devices. So the network load balancer is faster than the application load balancer because it has low latency and which can be used for performance sensitive applications. So we can have two types of load balancer: layer 7, layer 4, application load balancer, network load balancer. Network load balancer is faster than layer 4 load balancer. So this is what we need to understand in the networking section. Let's see what is the VCN connectivity. Let's understand how these are connected. So there is one important component, that is dynamic routing gateway or routing gateway, whatever you say. In short, we known as DRG. DRG is used whenever we need to communicate through the site-to-site VPN or the fast connect. So we can have two types of connection between your Oracle Cloud infrastructure and our organization, that is on-premises network. Okay, so one is internet-based connection, that is VPN connection. It is software-based also. For this also we require dynamic routing gateway. Or if you want a dedicated connection like a physical connection between Oracle Cloud and your organization, that is done through the fast connect devices, and this is known as dedicated connection. So for these two we use dynamic routing gateway. Now we have three different other types of gateway as well. Internet gateway, when we need to communicate, like our instance need to communicate through the internet bidirectionally, means traffic will go and come like this way, we will use internet gateway. If our device, in that case our instance should be part of public subnet. Next thing, if our instance need to just get the updates from the internet but our traffic will not go out, that means our connection will be one directional. In that case we will use NAT gateway. It normally used for patching or getting updates from the internet, and in this case our instance will be in private subnet. That need to understand, whenever our instance that is in private subnet need to use object storage or other Oracle services, In that case, we will use service gateway. So we need to understand where we need to use these gateway. Dynamic routing gateway is required for site-to-site VPN connection or fast connect. Here on-prem can be other VCN also, or connection between two VCN. In that case also we require DRG. If we will talk about bidirectional communication between the internet and your OCI infrastructure, then it is internet gateway. If single site communication, we require net gateway. If we need to use it to accessing some public services which is available, then we will use service gateway. The best example for this one is OCI, object storage. So these are the in terms of VCN connection.